Welcome to this video. We're going to be looking at normalizing and denormalizing your data with Morph e-business suite range of products. The normalize functionality sits within the Morph ribbon. So you'll see here we have format data as being one option, and you'll see normalize and denormalize, or the normalization option here with again normalize and denormalize. Why denormalize data? So the key reason we denormalize data is to allow us to use Excel sorting functionality. Looking at this data set here, you can see that we have header information and we have line information, but you'll see there's gaps in the header information. Now this makes it difficult for sorting with Excel. If you can denormalize the data, and that is repeat the header information for each line, then you can sort the data using Excel. So using this example, let's say we wanted to sort the data and we want to make sure that we could see these particular line items are ones that we wish to action on. So let's use the normalize and denormalize functionality. So we'll choose the denormalize option, and as you can see, it's gone and put in that information repeated in the header. And you'll see this 7104, well, it's only got one line, so hence they're not being repeated. If we move to the right, we've got our line information, and each line has a header. So if we wanted to sort this information, we could just use standard Excel sort. And let's just say we're looking at these lines here, and we sort the data how we wish. So in this case, we might want to sort by the line item, and that sorted that information for us. And then these could be the records that we wish to take action on. So we may say, well, it's actually these ones here, in this case, are the POs that we want to close these line items out for. So we choose our line action to close these ones. We may not close these, and we may close these ones. So it's a really nice way to sort your data and set it all up to normalize it later on. We can actually use the normalize again to help with the upload process. Why normalize data? Now before I normalize, I want to get my purchase order numbers back in order. The reason for this is if the data is normalized, it means it calls the API or does the interface call once per header, and then it includes all the line items within that header. So it speeds up the upload process. Depending on the product, you can actually upload record by record, as in this format here. I recommend you try and normalize the data first. That way your upload process will be quicker. If we take our data set and we use our sort function, this time I'm actually going to change my sort to be by the PO number and by the line number. So I'm going to add a level. And as you can see, it's still back where it was before, where we denormalized it. And again, we just go back to the wizard or the loader and we can format the data. So this time we want to normalize the data. And now that data has been normalized, it's actually easier for the upload process, and it also helps readability of what you're dealing with. So in this case here, we can see the different purchase orders quite easily and the different line items for those purchase orders. And this then allows you to do your update or any other additions, for example, line items, etc. And that's how normalize and denormalize works.